All right. Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hope you are hearing me.
Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you clearly.
Okay. And I hope there is no echo.
Yes, that's the echo coming from your side here.
Okay. All right. Okay. How about now? Is it better now?
It's a little bit better. Maybe you have two devices that are very close to one another there. Maybe you can mute one so that the other one can pick it fine. Okay, the noise has stopped now.
Let's see. How about now?
Very clear now. Very
All
clear.
right. Thank you very much, sir. Good afternoon. Thank you so very much for joining us again today. This is another episode of the Authors Roundtable Show with Oluwabori. And here on the show, what we do is basically to have clients that have worked with us at PubCode Publishing join us. And from there, we are able to share their journey to becoming a published author. Basically, that's just what we do. So I'm glad to have you here today, sir.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate. All right. So without
You're
further
welcome.
ado, I'd like you to introduce yourself. Who is Mr. Ola Omoniyi?
Oh, thank you for that. Just as you have said, my name is Omoniyi Ola. I'm actually a teen coach, educator, and also a pastor. And I worked with the Redeemed Christian Church of God. I have a parish that I'm shepherding, and also I'm a chemistry tutor. I've been teaching in the international secondary school for the past 25 years. So my work has been with teenagers all this while, teaching and mentoring them. So that's my introduction.
All right, thank you very
Um,
much, sir, for that. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Ola Omoni. He has written a book, and we are here to talk about the behind the scenes stories of how he was able to publish his book, and also to learn more about the book. My name is Oluwabori Soyele, and I'm going to be the anchor of this session. So I'll be asking him questions, and I'm sure that we'll be able to learn one or two lessons from this session, especially if you have it in mind to also become a published author very soon. You can always watch this particular broadcast and get to learn one lesson or the other. Thank you very much, sir. All right, so I'd like to ask, how
you're
many books
welcome.
have you written, and which is your latest publication?
Okay, as per publications, I have one now, while the second one is ongoing. I have one that has been published both online and even the hard copy, and especially
Wow.
by your publishing house. And the
Wow,
title
brilliant.
of the book is The Secrets of the Outstanding Students,
Mm.
which is a
Wow,
comprehensive
amazing.
guide to academic excellence and personal growth.
Mm. Wow. Amazing. Thank you so very much. I actually have my own copy here too. So just so
Oh,
you know what we are saying. All
that's
right.
good.
Thank you
That's good.
very much.
I have
Yeah.
my own copy here too. Thank
Yeah,
you.
brilliant. Okay, so I like to ask, what inspired you to write your latest book, The Secret of the Outstanding Student? What inspired you to write, and who is your target audience?
Good. Thank you for that. Over the years, right from my service year, that was 1999, I was posted to a school, a government school in Plateau State. And when I got there, I discovered many of the students, maybe by the virtue of the system there, it seems they were not serious enough. However, I have some who were actually committed to their studies. So when I got there, I gathered them together and I began to mentor them. Many of them want to be successful, want to be outstanding in their studies, but they don't know the way out. So I came in, and the first thing I did was to mentor them and to tell them the secret behind becoming outstanding, especially in their education. Becoming outstanding is not just by luck, it is by a series of things put together that can actually make one outstanding, especially in academics. Just as you have said, my major or targeted audience are actually the students, the secondary school students, university students, as the case may be. How to become outstanding in their academics. Many are struggling in their studies, not because they are not studying well, but certain things that are needed are not being put in place. So over the years, I've seen many students who were struggling before, and because of coming in contact with them and telling them some of these secrets, they became outstanding. The whole game changed. And I was now like, if that be the case, over the years, I've produced more than 1,000 students. I've taught in the north, I've taught in the west, and I'm now in the south south. So I've had experience of the three parts of the nation, and I've seen students struggling before, but coming in contact with them and telling them some of these secrets, they became outstanding. So after a while, I was being prompted that there will be a need to put this into a book that can be available to anybody over the time, regardless of your place, regardless of your location, regardless of your background. So I was inspired that this must be put into a book and made available to anyone that cares to become outstanding. So that's what really happened.
Wow, brilliant. Thank you for that answer. Yes, just so you're, in case you're watching us, you're a parent here, or a school teacher or school administrator, or you are even a youth, someone who is into youth, teenager ministry, or teenage ministry rather. You should get a copy of this book, The Secret of the Outstanding Students. It's an all-round, very comprehensive book that touches on different aspects to raising outstanding students. So it's
Yeah.
very, very awesome. And it's also written from a Christian perspective as well too. So you can be sure that whoever it is that you are recommending or buying this book for, you're giving them a wonderful gift. And it has in it, I think there are about 8 chapters in it. So it's a
Yeah.
wonderful read. Thank you so very much for that. So if you are a school administrator, you are a teacher, you work in a school, you are a parent, or you are into youth and teenage ministry, then you should get this particular book. You can order copies via Tailor, and also I'm going to be dropping the link to also reach out to Mr. Ola as well too, so that you can order your own personal copies for your for your students, for your youth, your teenagers at home. Thank you very much, sir. So I like to ask, going to the next question. In the course of writing this book, what are the challenges you encounter? And the reason why I'm asking this is because there are people watching us right now and they're like, this could be me, or oh, I have something similar to write. I have this message, but I've been struggling with getting words together, and just having a book in my own name. So what were the challenges you encountered, and how did you overcome them?
Okay, thank you very much for that question. Writing a
Yes, sir.
book, I want to believe, is not easy at all, especially for some of us who are actually involved in so many things. In so many things. I worked in a school. I'm part of the managers, and not only that, I have a very peculiar subject that I handle, which is chemistry. And not only that, I'm a pastor of a parish, and I have a foundation, which is Peculiar Things Initiative, and I'm a family man. So I have several things that I'm running at the same time. So the first challenge I faced when I was to write this book was the challenge of time. Time. Not having sufficient time. Because if I may say it openly, it took me roughly 6 years. 6 years. Actually, I was faced with the challenge of procrastination. Oh, after the first chapter, okay, the second chapter will come up later. Next week I will start. Next week will come and it will pass. Okay, next month I will start. Next month will come and it will pass. So procrastination was one of them. Then at times you have a lot of things to confront with. Looking at, okay, can I put this one down? Can I put that one down? So organizing your points is another challenge. I was faced with so many things to write. Then how to ensure that they are well organized, well articulated was another challenge. Now, those are the two major challenges that I want to believe that I face in writing. Now, coming to publishing, if I may delve into that, looking at who can give me the best. I'm a person that loves excellence in everything, not just to publish, but something that people can see and appreciate. The quality, the organization, the presentation. So all those things sum up as a challenge as well. To be sincere with you, it took me 1 year before I could settle down for your publishing house to publish this book for me. Some of my friends, they came with some people, oh, can somebody like this can do this for this one can do it for you. But I was not so convinced. I tried to look at some of their products and the way they go about their works. So I was not satisfied, and I was just looking and looking and looking until it took me a whole year before I could come across your publishing house, which I
Wow.
gave a trial and I was impressed.
Wow. Thank you so very much, sir. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
that, sir. So I like that you were very real in and practical in what you actually shared, because these are everyday problems that people encounter. Procrastination, I mean, it knows no age, it knows no status at all. Many people are watching us right now, or will possibly watch this particular broadcast, and they are also battling with the same thing. So you've just heard from Mr. Ola on how he was able to overcome that. It's not easy, especially when you have lots of responsibilities to handle, or if you're a woman. We've interviewed women too as well who have the same similar challenge, whereby they have married people that have young ones to raise, plus their job, a lot of things put together, and it takes a lot of determination and self to say, you know what, I'm going to do this thing against all odds. And you can imagine, he said 6 years. So if you are here, you're watching this, and you're like, my own is been more than 6 years, then this is something to encourage you to start right away. And I think another important thing, like he said, is that when you have a dream like this, also it is also very important that you have somebody to partner with, which is where PubCode Publishing actually comes in. We help authors literally walk the journey of becoming a published author. We do it in such a way that we listen to your concerns. We are very much patient with you. we want to take in your feedback. We love feedbacks a lot. So we want to hear your feedbacks. We want to know areas where you want us to, okay, put this here, do this way. And we are always ready to go through the journey with you, even to answer your questions and your concerns. Because personally for me, I feel that if you are into something, about to go into something, it's good to always ask questions, right? When you ask questions, it helps you, it saves you time, it saves you energy, it saves you resources, right? And I'm glad that he found us. He is actually going to tell us more about that, how he found us. I'm going to ask that very soon, and that he was able to partner with us. And okay, let me not let the cat out of the bag. I'm going to talk about that very soon. So thank you for that. The next question I'm going to ask is that what advice would you give to upcoming authors? People that are looking forward to publish their work. What advice would you give to them based on what you just shared now?
Okay, thank you very much. Writing a book is like presenting a legacy. Books are like ideas that must not be let alone like that. So, for the upcoming
Mm,
authors, as you are being inspired with your gift of creativity, we are not to be afraid. All you need to do is to put in your very best and ensure that that very idea in your heart is being delivered physically.
mm,
We have a lot
mm,
of people, they have a lot of things to deliver to this world in form of books. But when we
mm,
look at some of the challenges that we are faced with, at times we may just turn away from delivering
mm,
such ideas. And who
mm,
knows, your ideas are your greatest assets that can take you
mhm,
even beyond your widest expectations. So all we need to do is never to give up. Keep pushing until it is delivered. Have it in your at the back of your mind. This is an idea that must be delivered, regardless of whatever you are faced with. Because at times you may be faced with finance. How will I raise this money? How will I go about this? In as much is an idea, nothing is sufficient enough to stop that. It must be delivered. So you have to tell yourself that this idea of mine must be delivered and keep on giving it the necessary push. And you see it being delivered. I told myself that this book must be delivered on a daily basis. On a daily basis. And one thing I did that actually helped me, even before it came out, I was telling people, I've written this book. You will soon see it. I've written this book. You will soon see it. And I kept on saying it and putting necessary effort. And it came to pass. It came to pass. So, as you are coming up with any idea, one thing we can still do to help is what is being done online like this. What has helped others? Look for someone who has gone through this very path. Tell them your story. Tell them your challenges. Seek help, and you will surely be helped. We have a lot of people that can be of help to us. Thank God for this very publishing house. Oh, they gave me necessary push too, and I love that. And that's what gave birth to this very book we are talking of today. So thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for that answer. So I believe that you've heard what he said, and that should be encouraging enough for you. It should be a push for you as well to go ahead and start work on your own book projects. For as many people that will watch this particular broadcast, you have access to free book publishing consultation with us. We are not going to charge you. We charge for this, but you have the opportunity to consult with us. To speak with us one on one concerning your book project, to ask us all the questions you have concerning your book project, and also to know more about how to the budget, what it will cost you to be able to come up with something as nice as this as well too in your own name. Thank you so very much for sharing, sir. So moving on to the next question, I'd like to ask, are there any other books that we should be expecting? Yes, we know that The Secret of the Outstanding Student is out. It's in hard copy and ebook version as well. The link to get the soft copy, that's the ebook version, is on the screen right now. And if you want to also get the hard copy as well delivered to you anywhere in Nigeria, of course, including the delivery fee, you would definitely have to reach out to Saola. I'm going to drop his details in the description box so that you can get to reach out to him and order as many copies as you want. So I'd like to ask her, are there any other books in the works that we should be expecting?
Yes, thank you for that. I have another book that will be out very soon. Uh, and the title of that very book is The Peculiar Youth. Peculiar Youth. And it's subtitled How to Thrive as a Young Christian in a Compromised Generation. How to Thrive as a Young Christian in a Compromised Generation. The Peculiar Youth. That very book is very important to me in the sense that I have a foundation. I have a ministry that God gave to me personally, apart from the ministry I work under, which is raising peculiar teenagers and youths, raising outstanding youths, raising outstanding teenagers, especially in this very perverse generation. That very book is very keen to me because it is actually a book that is going to touch lives and ensure that in this very perverse generation, the youths of this very time will be able to stand their ground without compromising God's standard and the cultural values that we have as a people. So the Peculiar Youth is the next book that is on the way. Thank you.
Wow. Amazing. So, guys, that's just a little bit. That's just a short snippet for you to just know what exactly it is that we are cooking again for Mr. Ola on this particular one. That's the peculiar youth, and I tell you that what is coming, just make sure you get this first. Okay, get a copy of this book, read it, digest it, take the lessons in it and run with it, and look forward to the second book, The Peculiar Youth. I mean, it's all encompassing. And if you are here, you are watching us, you are into ministry, and you want something, very soon now the teenagers will be going on, I mean the high school students will be going on holidays. So you want to engage your kids at home. You want to ensure that as much as they are doing the school, the academic work, they are also learning something as well by the side. They are also reading books. So this is something I would recommend for you to get for your kids this holiday period. Okay, get it for them. You also get to read along with them, ask them. There are questions in it, and that's the interesting thing. It's not just a book. There are reflective questions in it that after your kids might have gone through it, you sit down with them and ask them questions and you get feedback from them. So that way it's not like they're just reading, like memorizing or something like that. No, like it's an engaging thing for the whereby you get to hear from them as well too. And you can also join them. I would even recommend it for you. Like I said, if you're into ministry, you have a church, your teenage ministry, you can recommend this book, you can give it out as gifts for people. I'm sure some schools are here to do their end of the year party, VS, whatever it is called now. Okay, make sure you get a copy of this book. I mean, whoever you give this book to as a gift will treasure it. I mean, there's a lot in here, a lot in here. And I'm not saying this because I work at PubCode Publishing. No, 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 no. This is something I know. It's something I know. So you can see it. There's a lot of value in it. It's not just one small book that people read and drop. No, there's a lot. In fact, as a parent, if you read this as well too, you will also learn from it as well. Thank you very much, sir, for sharing on that. So, guys, just look forward to that. If you go through this link, this Sila link, you also be able to check his Sila store. You'll be able to view his Sila store. So you can just want to save that particular link as well, so that when the other book comes out very soon, you will be able to have access to it as well and grab your own copy. All right. So before we allow you leave, sir, I like to ask this. You mentioned that you came across us. I like to ask, how did you come across Pop Culture? Were you being referred? Did somebody refer us to you, or you saw us online?
Okay, thank you for that.
Yes, sir.
Not that somebody referred you to me. I saw your company online. Although I saw several publishing houses online, but I saw your own and I tried to do the background checking. And from the checking that I made, I consulted some people that you have published their books, ask for their opinions, what went wrong, what you did right. And from my background checking, I could I was able to get a positive answer from one or two people, and that's how I settled for your publishing house.
Thank you very much,
It
sir.
was
I like
online,
that.
and I did background checking.
Wow, I like
So,
that. I'm sure that our intending clients are watching this, because one thing about dealing with businesses online is that you are not really sure what exactly to expect. And I like that he mentioned that he did his background check, which is very, very important. I One of the things I usually tell our clients when they come asking, "Oh, how legit are you people online? They will scam me, this and that." I'm like, our profile is there. Go through our page, see people we have worked with previously, go and ask them questions. Like, it's free. Just go ahead and do your research. And I'm glad that he did that. So that's a lesson as well too for as many people that are watching us today. So just one parting word. I like to ask. I really don't know. I'm still very much particular about people that want to get um this book, especially in hard copy, because I would advise that you get it in hard copy, right? Because when you hold a book in your hand, the feeling is always different from when you're reading from a device, right? And I'm sure that some
yeah.
of our teenagers, they are very much limited from, like, they have screen times, right? So you don't want to so you want them to have a physical copy. This way you can even write, note your point by the side and stuff like that. So is there a way they can get a physical copy, maybe in Port Harcourt?
Yes, thank you for that. I reside in Port Harcourt, Federal Housing Estate, Woji,
Okay.
in Port Harcourt. Anybody can contact me, and just as she has said,
Okay.
my contact will be dropped. Anybody can contact me and get a copy. Many have been doing that already. Even some people I don't even know. I don't even know how they got the information and calling
Wow.
to get copies. Some
Wow.
schools have gotten. I'm almost exhausting the quantity I have for now. Even
Wow.
though as a minister of God, I gave some out to some of my teenagers.
Hmm.
Almost half of what I printed, I gave them out
Wow.
to some of my
Wow.
teenagers as part of
Mm,
my own sacrifice or gift
mm.
unto them. So as many
Yeah.
who may want to get a copy, please you can contact us and we'll look for a way to get it across to you. So
All
thank you.
right. Beautiful. Yes, sir. So I'm going to drop his contact in the description after this live. So you can just check the comment section to just pick it up and reach out to him. And then it will tell you how your own copy will get delivered to you. Like I said, this is a wonderful read, and you should get it for your kids, for your teenagers, even young adults. Yes, who are still in school, either in uni. It's a wonderful read. It's a good book. And I'm not saying this because we worked on this book, but because I know what the content of this book is and how much value is in it. Thank you so very much, Mr. Ola. I like to
Please,
call him Mr. Ola because that was exactly what it was. But later I was like, hey, this person I call him Mr. Ola is a man of God. Oh.
please,
Thank you so
can I
very
say
much,
a
sir.
word? Can I say a word?
All right, sir.
Please, I will love you to keep the good work up because you actually impress me and you caused the book to come
Wow.
out fine. I know
Wow.
great input that you actually contributed to that book. Uh, God bless you. I really appreciate that. And your company will move from glory unto glory. Please
Amen.
don't lower the standard. Keep improving.
Amen.
And as you keep improving, you see God lifting you up even beyond your widest imagination. Thank you and God bless you.
Amen, sir. Thank you very much, sir. All right, so
You're
thank you
welcome.
guys for listening this afternoon. It's a pleasure to have Mr. Ola here, the author of The Secret of the Outstanding Student, join us again on another episode of the Authors Roundtable Show. Until I come your way again next time on this wonderful episode, which is definitely going to be next month, do well to watch all of our previous videos, comment on this video, like and share it for somebody that needs to watch this as well. Remain blessed and have a pleasant week. Bye.
Okay, bye. Bye. It's okay.